What's going on, everybody? We are back. We watched it podcast. Hey, we got rough, we got grits, and hey, we coming out with the shows now that sports isn't on anymore. We are watching some shows and TV and movies, and we got a bunch of recaps that we're coming with. So y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe to hear. We got a lot of things coming in regards to what we're going to talk about. Paradise. And we got some other shows coming up, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about some of the Oscar movies. Hey, we're really excited to kind of bring y'all a recap like we do. And so we got a special recap today of our, biggest franchises in one of our favorite franchises of shows. And that would be Game of Thrones. And so this is our first time on We Watched It podcast talking about a Game of Thrones show, and we're going to recap today. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Man, I don't even know how you supposed to bow or nothing like that, but yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Woo.
This is very
Game of Thrones is something we've been watching for years, and we used to talk about this, 10, 15 years ago, back when the original Game of Thrones. Now we get to talk about it right on here.
Yeah.
Man. And what a one to start off with, man. Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Woo. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Okay, so let's get into it. It is a prequel to the original Game of Thrones show.
Yes.
Just like House of Dragons was. But this one, I think, is between House of Dragons and Game of Thrones.
In the middle.
Like in the middle.
Right.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll start it off. The Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is Sir Duncan the Tall.
Yes. Very different. It's a very different type of show. Because we ain't doing dragons for the most part here. It's a regular dude.
Yeah, regular. Just a regular commoner. Just a dude on the street. Yeah. Somebody.
And I'm going to be honest, in the beginning, like even in the first episode, I kind of looked at this and I was like, the way they were starting this off, I was like, is this a comedy? Is this supposed to?
Yeah.
Did y'all feel that?
Of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, because you go into Game of Thrones, especially the last two, Game of Thrones and House of Dragon, it's so dramatic and it's so serious. And it's like there's a knife to everybody's throat. And so you approach this like, here we go. It's going to be somebody about to get the head knocked off and somebody about to walk into an orgy or something like that. And it's going to be this HBO. We ain't getting none of that.
No.
It was totally different.
Correct.
Totally different.
Started off with a shit joke.
There you go. So, I mean, you're coming from super dramatic where we're talking about, the Game of Thrones, the dragons, and we got House of Dragons where we having that duel between, the Targaryens and all that. And it was a lot of drama there and a lot of on the edge of your seat, hate, war, that type of thing. And to come here and you start with it looks like a goofy looking knight who basically kind of tells a story of this older guy who looks like he's drunk.
He's drunk. He was drunk.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
The whole time.
Okay. So, and then we get weird in the first episode, weird cuts to things like them taking a shit and
Yep. Hey,
in the field. And I know that happens, but why did we need to see that?
Hey, man. And y'all know me. Y'all know what I was doing when I was watching the show. I was taking a bite. I was taking a bite.
Right.
I was eating. And all I seen was skirtoot. Like, man, what? And again, that's the first episode. I'm like, what?
This is the first episode. Right. So, okay. So, all right. So do y'all remember who, I guess he was, essentially Duncan was trained under another knight, and what they call these knights, hedge knights, or what?
Sir Aaron of Pennywise, or Pennytree. Sir Aaron of Pennytree.
Aaron of Pennytree,
yes. Shout out to
Not Pennywise. Wrong show.
Shout out to Pennywise.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pennywise, though. He deserved that. But Sir Aaron of Pennytree.
Yeah.
Sir Aaron of Pennytree.
He's a hedge
which was
knight.
an interesting character.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, he was.
So y'all tell the audience what do y'all think? What is your definition of a hedge knight?
Just a knight for hire. Like he just pops up. Like he does. Okay, a hedge knight is somebody that don't have a house.
Exactly.
Like most knights have houses. They serve house this, house that. A hedge knight is just I pull up. Y'all need me to fight. I got
Mhm.
y'all. Y'all got
I'm
a
a
place where I
knight.
can sleep. I
Ah,
got some food. We good.
I'm a knight. I don't own any lands. I'm not pledging any house. Who needs some help? All right,
Yep.
you got money? Let's do it.
okay. Makes sense. I mean, it almost they portrayed it like it was the bootleg knight, like the one who
It is.
Yeah, it is.
What is?
off the street. You know what
They
I'm
broke.
saying?
Yeah, they
Whoever
got
you
a
need me
sword.
to fight,
Yeah.
whoever you need me to fight, like it's the guy in the hood who
Mhm.
he's not assimilated to no gang, but you could pay him enough to fight somebody for you.
Right.
I got
Right.
these hands.
That's
That's all I
exactly
got.
I'm here
right.
I'm here to help. What y'all need?
Oh.
My half second cousin brother over there slapped me in the face, so we gotta go kill him. Okay, you got me.
Correct.
Point him
Correct.
out.
How much?
I'll go do it.
You got food? You got a place to stay? All right, cool.
Yep.
Let's do it.
So in the beginning, he's basically burying his, I guess, his mentor. He,
Mhm.
if you go back to like Karate Kid, this was like his Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
He learned everything he can from him, and he looks at this guy as such a legend. Like he
Mhm.
looks at him like he really looked up to him, because if it came in the later stories, you could see he basically saved his life, because that's not his
Yeah.
father, it's not his family member, but he kind
Right.
of like
Mhm.
took him under his wing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
He
it
squired for him and learned everything he could. So,
Right.
Yep.
you know.
And like you said, he learned everything from him and he looked up to him and he was like, this
Mhm.
is but nobody else did. Nobody
Nope.
else did.
And that's why I thought that's
Nobody
here
knew
goes
this
the
dude.
comedy. Here goes the comedy. This man is revering this guy, okay? Revering his mentor, his trainer, his splinter, okay?
Mhm.
Like this is everything to him. He taught him everything he knows, okay? But don't nobody know him.
And you know what?
He goes
It's not
around.
and for deeper context, it's not that they didn't know him. They was being disrespectful. Because remember,
Yeah.
Dunk, which we gonna talk about more in this, he put everything on the table when it's time to. He might be a little
Yeah.
shy, he might be a little, but when it's time to stand up, because he told him, he said, look, I slept in y'all, I ate at y'all tables. We ate at y'all tables. We slept in
Yep.
all y'all halls multiple times.
Correct.
Y'all disrespectful, man. Y'all disrespectful.
And you see, that's going to bring a lot of conflict in the seasons going forward. Dunk has a very romanticized view of what a knight is and what a knight should be. That's coming to a head against what these actual knights are.
Right.
They didn't care about Penitry because he had no power. He had no land, he had no power, he had no influence. Why do I need to know this dude?
Yep.
That's how they treated him. That's how they treated everything. But again, in Dunk's mind, a knight should be this, but that's not what the actual knights are. And he's learning that quickly.
Yeah, they like wide receivers or something. They're superstars.
Mm-hmm.
They franchise players. They, you know what I'm saying? They got the top contract and everybody know who they are. They got names.
Correct.
They got ornaments on their helmets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and they're known. They got different colors
Emblems
and stuff
on
like
their
that.
shield,
That's right.
like certain specific armor. Like all of them have distinct armor to show, basically, what house they represent and so forth. And then you got this Hedge Knight who doesn't have any armor.
Barely, yeah.
They have no armor.
Broke, whatever.
That's
Broke.
kind of crazy. This dude ain't got no armor. He walking
He ain't
around
got
with
no
no armor,
armor.
fighting drunk,
No armor.
fighting drunk.
Again, nothing but these hands. That's all I got. I'm gonna bring him every time.
Hey dog. If anybody could be called drunken master, if y'all go to this guy
drunk.
was a drunken master.
Yes.
This man was swinging drunk and still slicing throats.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about Penitry, okay?
Man.
Him. He gets down. I'm not gonna say he gets down.
Yep.
But
Right now.
he was old and drunk and
Didn't know where the hell he was going.
Barely. Just on the horse, singing and gone. That's it.
And
Wherever the
this
horse
is
takes.
another comedic, point of view in this story. And he walked around naked.
Man. All right. Come on, let's do it. Let's do this right now.
You can't
put it
not
all
talk
out
about
there.
it. I'm sorry.
Come on, chat. Listen. Hold up. Look. We all grown here. We all grown. We all adults. But hey, Sir Aaron of Penitry, what the hell? Wow.
That man was never unarmed.
Your boy, he carried 2 swords with him.
Sling it.
That dude Man. Hey,
Crazy.
again, second episode, I was eating. I didn't learn my lesson from the first one. I forgot what I was eating.
If you don't know what we're talking about, if you saw the show, you'd know exactly what we're talking
Episode
about.
2. You
Second
ain't even gotta watch that
episode.
long.
Man,
What the hell?
I wasn't eating boudin. I wasn't eating no damn
No.
boudin.
I would have lost. Push the
I wasn't
plate.
eating no
I'm done.
boudin.
I'm done.
And we it was not a sex scene. It was just
No.
him waking up in the morning.
Damn. Everybody said damn at the same time. Everybody said it.
No,
Everybody said damn.
no. You know it's bad when you hear a female voice in the while you watch it. Oh my.
Whoa.
Whoa, Game of Thrones. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
And it's like the first 10 seconds of the episode too. Like, what?
Well, that actor is probably in some bars like, that's me.
Who wants an autograph?
Okay. All right. We had our fun with that one, but
Man.
this is why we think it's a comedy. This is totally different from what Game of Thrones has. Like, we were like, what is going on here? All right. So Sir Duncan meets up and he's pretty much traveling, and he ends up in an inn. I guess it's like an inn, and he essentially first runs into what we later find out is one of Targaryen brothers.
Yeah.
Who's drunk. Okay. And I think that person was, was it
Darien?
Is it Darien? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Darien.
Yeah, Darren.
So,
Darren.
Darren.
Yep.
Darren Targaryen. So he's drunk in this inn. You know, he's kind of incoherent, but we didn't know who he was when we first saw him.
Right.
But that's who he was. So he ends up, you know what I'm saying, leaving the inn after he eats because he was really hungry. This man's always hungry, by the way. I mean, he's a big man, but
Food steers him this way.
Yes.
This way.
Yes, he's always hungry. So he meets a little boy who wants to be his squire very bad.
Off time.
Can I be your squire, sir? What? It was like, okay, little boy, like,
what are you doing?
I don't. and my thing is, little boy, you about what, 9, maybe 8?
Yeah, 8. Just I think 8, like an 8. Yeah,
Very young
and very, very small, like
very small
8. Yeah,
extremely small. So I'm like, who you gonna squire for?
Yeah,
can't even carry the sword.
Yep,
right.
And not only that, he throwing like them little insults at him and stuff like that. Like, yeah, who are you? I'm Duncan. Duncan, never heard of you. Wait, what?
Right.
He throwing little jabs, but he's not doing it on purpose. He's just, that's who he is. He's just honest, like most kids are. Just straight honest. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Never heard of you. With a straight face.
So he's like, whatever, kid. Kind of just blows him off. He's like, you're not coming with me. Keeps riding. Kid follows him. Clearly, kid follows him and shows up later. And he finally got to a town to where I guess he was gonna lay his hat, but that's also where they were having the tournament.
That's right.
And so, you know, basically these episodes were kind of a little slow. The whole him getting and learning the town and, you know, trying to find, basically he needs a sponsor. It's not like he needs a sponsor.
I need somebody to vouch for me, man.
Hey, anybody.
Vouch for me. Give me something, you know, to give me, you know, validity when I could go and I could join the tournament. I could do my thing. And of course, like we said, nope. He's saying, surround the penny tree. We fought with you in the such and such battle, and I showed up. We were there and such
20 years ago.
Yeah, these
20 years, you know, like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Everybody's like, who, dude? We don't know you.
These dudes like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I can't help you. I can't help you, man. And it's like, dang, and that's the thing. Throughout all this with Dunk, you can see his character. Like, he's a good dude. He's actually honest. He's, you know, and it's not a mistake, and it's not on purpose. And even though he does have a little lie that he's kind of telling, it's almost like you overlook it, and everybody overlooked it, because even when he went up to the house where they had the he went to the tent where they had the women night, they was laughing at him. They was like, oh, ha, ha, and they saw him in his face, and they was like, oh, we can't laugh at him. He come see, come see.
This shit.
He can
really believe this.
he blends into people, and
He does.
he's accepted. It's like people see him and he's like, you know what? I've been dealing with assholes my entire life out here in Westeros.
Exactly.
This dude seems kind of genuine.
Mhm.
I don't want to give him the okie doke and mess over him. Let me help him out a little bit. Pretty much the whole season.
Right. He
The
was
whole
doing a
season.
fake it till you make it. He was a
Yeah.
fake it till you make it.
he
And
was.
we didn't really see him fight. Now he's a big guy. We can see probably you can use your size to do a little thing. He's huge, actually. I mean, he's huge.
Man, come on. He's towering over everybody. Like he's watching, when he's watching the play,
You
he's
see
like,
him.
he's like this many people. Everybody's right here, and he's like literally like, I'm just here. Like he is tall.
He can't hide in the crowd.
No.
So he does go into a tent of this guy who basically seemed like he was Mr. Party or
Oh man, my third favorite character in the whole series, man. Sir Lionel Baratheon, the Laughing
Baratheon,
Storm. His name is the Laughing Storm. He's famous for, in his battles, he's killing like 100 people and he's laughing the whole time.
Bruh,
And remember, he's the ancestor of Robert Baratheon. So
yes. And that's what me and Ruff talked about before we kind of got on here. Boy, you can tell the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, because just like Robert Baratheon was a drunk killer, be happy and be merry, this guy is the same guy. Okay. But it was like you could tell Baratheons are like, other than that one dude who had the witch on Game of Thrones, other than him.
Stannis, yeah. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, he
a different Baratheon. We ain't talking about him. But Robert Baratheon,
a bleak place.
Yeah,
I guess you gotta be, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna do something to entertain ourselves. All it does is rain and be dim here, so let's do something. Cause Baratheons, bro, Lord, they get it in.
They about that. They about eating, drinking, fighting, whatever it is, and that at the end of it, they about it, bro.
I'm telling you, if Baratheon was a crew in Mardi Gras, that ball would be amazing.
The police would show up every year.
Yes.
That's when it's over. When the police get here.
Yes, it's gonna be a body count limit. It'd be like, look, we can only kill 20 people tonight. All right.
Yeah.
20 people can only die at this party. All right. That's it. That's all we can do.
Keep it under control, fellas. Okay. 20 at max.
20
the
people
way
die,
it's like he was even dueling. This man is dancing. They were dancing together. It was like a dance duel. Like, I'm gonna dance with you, but I'm finna stomp your feet out. Like, right.
And that brings everything to like normal people, because when he asked Dunk, he said, "Can you dance?" And he was like, "Doesn't everybody dance? Let's go, dog. Let's hit this float."
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
But he liked Duncan because he wasn't faking the funk. Like he asked, first of all, who are you? I'm gonna tell you who we are. Why are you in my tent? Dunk was like, because I smelled food and I was hungry.
It's time to eat.
Honest. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Like, okay, I get it. I mean, we all hungry and we got plenty of food and drink. So, I mean, it is what it is, But hey, he clearly, what I'm saying, has an affinity for Dunk.
Yeah. He latched on real fast.
He's not faking the funk. And as a Lord of Westeros, you're probably around a lot of people trying to cozy up to you that probably don't like you anyway.
Yep. Right.
Dunk ain't like that. Look, I'm here to eat and have a good time too. What's up? Okay, cool.
So Dunk needs, like you said, he needs somebody to vouch for him, but it just can't be anybody to get him in this tournament. Okay, it has to be who?
It has to be a respectable house. It has to be, and that's what that's all he's doing. He's just going to all the respectable houses. Like, hey, they're like, oh, we don't remember you. Like, come on, bro. Really?
Don't know you. Don't know you, Lord. No.
Okay. And then he eventually goes to the Targaryens. And that's when he basically meets and kind of talks an extensive talk with Baelor.
He don't meet him. He like trips or something and he falls out and everybody like,
Right.
who are
Right.
you? Where you come from? And
Right.
Yeah.
just I'm Dunk the Tall. Who?
Correct.
Like it was kind of like one of those situations where he just stumbled, and that's what he does. He stumbles into situations. Oops,
Stumbles into situations. Correct.
I'm here.
Correct.
And thankfully, Baelor Targaryen, who is, I guess we'll say a noble Targaryen, probably the noblest of them all, because he's heir to the throne. So, and
Yeah.
he holds that
Mhm.
position really, really. He really feels like, hey, I'm heir to the throne. I have to be an example. While my
Mhm.
family looks like, while everybody else is Rudy Poo, I gotta be the
Yeah.
one that's. So he's the honorable Targaryen if there ever was one. So, like you said, don't ask. Hey, come on, man. You gotta know my
Right.
peoples, man. Aaron the Peering Tree. Come on, man. You gotta know him, man. Baelor, knowing his character, he takes pride in like knowing everything. And he knows every hedge night, every night there is because he wants to be the king. He knows he's gonna be a king eventually. And so he said, yep, I remember him. And that's just like, come on, man. When he did that, everybody was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, dog. Thank you.
It was like his last shot. Like he had
Yeah, that was it.
nobody else. He
Yep.
had nobody else. He asked everybody, and they were like, "Nah, sorry, dog. I don't know. I can't help you." All right. Finally, somebody vouched for him. So he finally has somebody that's gonna allow him to be in this tournament. Okay. Then he starts to try to put his little armor together or get his shield together. He asked one of these like it was almost like you could tell it was gonna be his love interest because he was kind of like infatuated with her.
He was feeling her.
He was feeling her. He was feeling her.
He was feeling her.
And he was feeling her art, and he wanted her to basically give him some art on his shield.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Essentially.
needed a new sigil, his own sigil.
Correct.
And that was hilarious. That was
Mhm.
absolutely
Trying to
hilarious.
holocene, yeah.
And Egg is trying to be like wingman, and it's like I can't be a wingman because we ain't even got off the ground yet.
Right.
Bro, this is uncomfortable as I don't know what, dog. Every word you tell this woman is, oh my God.
Egg, we didn't kind of say, but Egg did, follow him to this town, and eventually he agreed after, him trying to convince him to be a squire. He agreed to allow him to be a squire. And again, that was another fake it till you make it because it was like, I mean, dude, what you gonna do with this little boy? Like, cause I don't get it. Like, I don't see how he's gonna help you. This boy could barely lift, a sword. How is he gonna be a squire? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and that's even he's so small, he's so little, and it's like, dude, I need like a real squad. But hey, another flashback. That's how he was.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
nothing. He was absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he
Nothing from
became a
nowhere.
squire to a full knight. So
Yeah.
I guess he seen Egg and was like, look, I ain't got nobody else anyway. And this little
He
dude,
didn't.
this little dude ain't going nowhere.
Correct.
Everywhere I look, this dude is here. So I might as well.
All right. So here's when it went all downhill. They was up in a tent, watching the same, young lady. She was putting on a show. Specifically, of course, it was featuring a dragon.
Yep.
All right. And you guys tell me, it looked like something from House of Dragons that she was kind of reenacting, but I can't be sure. Okay.
I think it
I can't
was.
be for sure, but I think
it's
it might
something
have been.
going to happen in House of the Dragon
Right.
that hasn't happened
Okay.
yet.
So it hasn't maybe happened yet.
Right.
But see how they're all trying to connect it. She was reenacting, and in this story, the dragon loses in this
Yep.
reenactment that they're doing.
And that's symbolic too. That's super symbolic. That actually means something because again, the Targaryens, here we go with them. Well, people don't like them, man. The people
No.
don't like the Targaryens.
They're
They
front
invade.
runners.
300 years, 300 years before that point, they invaded Westeros. They're foreigners. They're not from there, so they're not like our rulers, and we, we love them or nothing like that. No, it's a huge amount of them that do not like the Targaryens.
Well, I
at
mean,
all.
let's be honest. Without the dragons, who would they be?
And
Nothing.
that's
the point.
Yep.
That's
And
the point.
it's taken a while. It took a while, but up to that point, and we're gonna learn more about in this series, is like the people are not with the Targaryens at all. They're not feeling them. They roll up and they like, here we go with this.
Right.
Especially since the Dance of Dragons, where a lot of people paid the price for them fighting over the throne.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of
Correct.
where this starts.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of dead family members, 100 almost 200 years of dead family members' houses that's probably lost because one Targaryen felt that he needed the throne and the other Targaryen felt she needed the throne. So we got to fight. And that's pretty much what it was for 200-300 years. And,
yeah.
Everybody ride around. You with me or you with them? I mean, I don't know. You got to be with one of us because we rule.
Right.
Okay, I guess I got to fight for you. And people die.
Correct.
Cousins, uncles, grandpas, aunties, they don't like the Targaryens, man. They're not feeling them at all. Not one bit. So that play is almost like a bit of a rebellion shot. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of a for the people. And
Yeah.
of course,
And you could tell they were enjoying the play.
of course.
Okay. The whole crowd was into it. They were into it. Everybody was cheering. Everybody was laughing. They thought it was funny until all of a sudden it just went quiet. For whatever reason, it went quiet in this place. Like you could hear a pin drop. And she finished, and I think basically slayed the dragon.
That's right.
And they basically panned the camera, and here was, who was it? Was it
Aryan Targaryen.
Aryan Targaryen?
And look, I know we got to this point, but
jerk.
that whole episode, it's pretty much how life goes. That was like one of the greatest days Dunk and Egg ever had. It was just a whole episode of them watching the tournament, eating, joking, kind of chilling out. They laid out, they talking and stuff like that. They're really bonding. That was like one of the greatest days ever. And then here we go with one of the worst.
Here come the bull.
Yeah.
Here come
worst.
the bull.
Game of Thrones.
Aryan Targaryen basically goes to assault the young lady. I mean, because she's like, that's disrespectful. A dragon would never lose. Like, how dare you? How dare you disrespect me in front of, like, that we're here. The Targaryens are here, and this is what you are playing. And he basically wanted to make an example of her. Right? He looked like he was about to split her throat in front of everybody. And Duncan to the rescue, because that's his girl.
Man, Egg went got Dunk. Bruh, what was it, a 3-piece and a footnote? That boy put the work on him.
Put them hands on it.
Bang, 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 boom.
Yeah, you Targaryen.
Bang, 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 boom. It wasn't even a question. He didn't even think about it. I don't even think he seen, he just seen crack. Oh, nope. Bop, splat, slap him down. Dude tried to get back up. He kicked him. Boop. It ain't happening. Don't put that work in.
Yep. And during that fight, basically, Aaron was like, I don't know, you messed up. It was that situation, kind of like, what's that? What was it? Is it Menace to Society? It's like, you fucked up, right? You fucked up, right? Yeah. Where were you in the tent when that fist hit my face? You fucked up, right? You know who you messing with, right?
And he was embarrassed though. He was embarrassed though, cause in the story, Dunk and Aryan are like the same age. I think they're like 17 or something. They're pretty much kids. They're pretty much kids, grown, and they're like the same exact age. And man, he ain't like that, man. Aaron, he ain't like getting his ass handed to him like that.
Yeah,
man,
he got embarrassed. I mean, he got embarrassed. So I mean, I get it. Then we find out, which was a shocker, that Egg is his little brother.
That's right. That's right.
Egg is Aegon Targaryen.
Aegon Targaryen.
Yeah. They were about to Dunk, bro. They was about to cut his head off right then and there, but Egg stopped him.
And he stopped him. He was like, all right, put your hands off him. Hey, he called him by name. Sir whatever and Sir whatever. Man, get up off my boy. And it was like,
authoritative for that small size.
The Egg all of a sudden just like went from just this little boy who's just a hanger on to he's royal. Like he got clapped.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were like, and then I was telling Ruff, what I'm saying, when I thought about Aegon, that name was very familiar. So I kind of was like, wait a minute, is this the Mad King? But when I kind of did a little research.
Right.
That's actually the Mad King's grandfather.
That's right.
Okay. And if y'all know who the Mad King is, they basically talk about him 80% of the time in the original Game of Thrones.
Full Game of Thrones, man. He come up every episode.
Where it started.
It's where it all started. Where it's like the terror of this Mad King. So I'm
Right.
thinking, so I was like, oh, okay.
I was thinking the
like
same thing, man.
I was, but I was wrong. So I
Yeah.
got really excited thinking that was the Mad King because I'm thinking, oh, this is where we gonna start the story of the Mad King. Now we still got a couple years for that. But yeah, so because he basically assaults Aryan, because Duncan assaults him, he's got to pay. So fellas, go ahead and say what his options were.
Well,
do y'all remember?
He had two options. Option number one, automatically. You can't put your hands on the royalty. He's the blood of the dragon and all that, blah, blah, blah. But option number two, given to him by Baelor Targaryen, playing this Game of Thrones as we usually see, he said, hey, man, you could do a trial by combat. Because at this point, you either get your head chopped off or you fight for your life. That's either one or the other. So you got the spike or you die in battle, and that pretty much, as they say, the gods decide your fate. And so that's pretty much was the two options. That was it. He ain't had no other option.
Just let you come my
head
off.
shot.
Put my head
Now
on
here's
spike.
No.
And that was a big scene too. Go ahead, Ruff, because you was about to go.
Yeah. So he chooses trial by combat, right? So that would have been a 1-on-1, him versus Aryan Targaryen. Aaron comes back and says, nah,
that's right.
I don't want to do that. Let's do a Trial of the Seven.
Yeah.
Trial of the Seven is something from old Westeros, from the first men. So at 7-on-7, that's how the gods going to decide. Not 1-on-1, because, Aaron is
Because he knew he was going to get his ass whooped.
Exactly.
Yeah, man,
he ain't the bravest people.
He didn't want that.
Nah, let's get 7.
He didn't want that trouble no more.
So then, and first off, we know you had a hard time finding anybody to step up for you just to say you were a knight. How you gonna find 7? So I win without even doing nothing. Good political move, but no, that's a bitch made move, sir. So he pulled that, and now Dunk got to go find 6 other people to fight with him.
And we're not talking about just fight. We're fight to the death.
Die.
This is like we doing swords, knives, horses, lances. This ain't no
contact.
This ain't practice.
This isn't just like we just finna get it on in the ring. No. This fight to the death. You can lose your life fighting with Duncan.
That's right.
So you got to go back. This man's been disrespected in this town the whole time. Don't nobody know him. Don't nobody know, you know what I'm saying, Green Tree or Green Leaf or whatever. They don't know him. They don't know no Hedge Knight. They don't respect a Hedge Knight like that. So now you got to convince basically 6 other people to fight with you till the death.
And that's what Dunk character come in because again, everywhere he goes, he's just maneuvering through life, bumping into people, and again, they're like, "Oh, who is this clown?" And he's just giving them something genuine, just a little something here and there about him, and they're like, "Oh, this dude's not too bad." And he done enough of that to where he can kind of get some people on the side. He got some people rolling with him.
He got a couple people. I think he was able to get 4, and then your boy Baratheon.
Of course, he was ready. He was ready.
He was down.
He was number one.
He didn't look like he needed much convincing because this dude was just like, dude, I just want to fight. It's all good.
I just want to punch a Targaryen. That's it. I want to punch a Targaryen in the face.
I get an opportunity to do that, and I get an opportunity to do that.
I'm in.
I'm in.
You son of a bitch,
Right.
you had me.
Correct. But man, he had a hard time finding that 6.
Yeah,
and it got to the last moment.
That's that Game of Thrones coming in. Here we go with the backstabbery because so he had Sir Stephen Fosselway, right?
Yeah.
He had him. He was like, I'm them Targaryens. I don't like them neither. Anyway, I'm about anybody that's about honor. I'm with you. Okay, I ain't got to worry about this dude until the day comes.
Yeah,
and it's like,
what had happened was they offered me, so I'm gonna go over
there. And we hadn't talked about Raymond Fosselway, who is actually he might be the MVP of the whole show because Raymond Fosselway was Stefan's cousin and squire. And man, Stefan treated Raymond like crap, man. Like he was slapping him and pushing him around and cursing him out and stuff like that. And like literally at that moment when he turned tail on him and he said, "Nah, man, I'm fighting with the Targaryens and I'm out." Man, you saw a different Raymond, man. Raymond looked like just like a little regular dude who looked like he wasn't about too much fighting. Man, when that happened, bro, something
Lightning.
snapped in him. He said, "Oh, really? You really about that?" And he pushed him and everything. He said, "All right, knight me right now.
Night me.
Knight. I need that night. I need that night because I'm fighting for Duncan. I'm fighting for Duncan."
Yep.
You
That
enjoying?
was the. And so here we go. So who's
Hey.
the last one to sign on? Go ahead.
Man, well, before we got to get into this Captain America speech because Captain America will come up later on too. This Captain America, this dude Dunk, man, like he got the ability to make you feel like the biggest piece of shit in your because he calls you out and he tells the truth. And that's probably that might be one of the best speeches of all Game of Thrones I heard, man. And he did it in front of all the lords. The entire Westeros was sitting right in front of him. He called them out. He said, "Man, y'all, what happened to y'all honor? Y'all telling me we lost honor?
True.
Y'all ain't no knights? Come on, man." And then of course, I'm good for a fart joke. I laugh at any fart joke, y'all. Come on.
Right.
When that dude stood up and farted in front of Dunk, man, I was like, bro, you wrong for that, dog.
Yeah. They laughed at it. Of course they laughed at it.
The first fart joke I never laughed at, dog. I was like, really?
Y'all wrong.
Really, bro?
Again,
Really?
the comedy, the timing on the comedy was it was hilarious.
It was so funny it wasn't funny.
Yeah. It'll be funny on my second or third watch. This one, it wasn't funny. First watch was mad. I'm like, really?
It's like,
Really,
damn,
bro?
dog, for real.
He gave
because
him
it was
that-
almost like dude stood up like he was gonna do the slow clap. No, he stood up and farted. Like that was
man. I laugh at a lot of fart jokes, not that one. That wasn't funny, bro. That wasn't funny.
All right, but he did convince somebody.
Man, that was hey, come on, y'all. We all in together chat when them doors opened up, boom, and come riding out. We like, man, who is this?
Right.
First off, he looked like a knight.
He looked like a knight. Like it was like did somebody come back from like the night of all nights has stepped in the like arena to save
like,
Duncan?
It's like in a wrestling ring when everybody getting beat up and there's no hope and all you hear is the glass break. Bling! Dun, 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 like
all you hear,
gong.
Yes.
And you just see an outline of a big old man. It was kind of like that.
I'm being honest, man. When he took that helmet off and he said, "I'm fighting for him," I stood in front of my TV and I screamed loud. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That was hard, man. That was a hard scene right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Baylor shows up the nth hour. Step into the ring.
Targaryen. So now he's fighting against his own family. Okay. All right. So then we proceed to get one of the greatest episodes in Game of Thrones history.
Great in the mud, just down dirty fighting.
And then and it was what part was so great is the point of view of these cameras, basically putting you inside the knight's helmet.
The little narrow,
while he's little narrow thing of what you could see, and he's trying to hold. And then it's like when you get hit, your bell is rung, so you can't hear nothing. You just see kind of like dirt everywhere. You just see people like, you know what I'm saying, just like the horses being stabbed, people getting horses falling on them, and it was just crazy.
It was chaos. It was beautiful.
It
was beautiful.
The heavy breathing, he gets knocked in the mud, and mud go all in the visor, and now he gotta, that was wild. That was wild.
That was good, man. That was good. That's Battle of the Bastards level right there. And you didn't even have to spend $200 million to do it. That was
extras.
That was wonderful. What a battle scene we witnessed in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I did not expect it to be this one episode that was just such a high-level battle war episode that'll probably live the test of time. I mean, it was just incredible.
Check your heart rate, man. Check your heart rate on that one. That was good.
And both sides got severely beaten.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, Sir Duncan was stabbed. He was hitting his head. I mean, he had the final fight scene going back and forth with Aryan.
He died. The dude died twice. He died
It does.
twice. He died.
And go ahead and tell the dramatic moment when he basically died and started getting flashbacks.
Yeah.
Of him, certainly with, you know what I'm saying, his
origin,
his
which
mentor, Pentry,
yeah.
yeah. And in that flashback, while he was basically knocked out on the ground, when, you know, basically Aryan, all he had to do while he's knocked out is just stab him.
Victory.
But
They claim victory.
That's your life flashing in front of you. That you know, your life flashing before you go. And you know, and just a side note, we went to Flea Bottom. Like, this was the real Flea Bottom. They always talk about Flea Bottom in all of the series, and I think they only went to Flea Bottom maybe twice. Marion, when she was queen, she went to go feed some kids, but they cleared out everything. Okay. And then they walked Cersei down with the bell, shame through Flea Bottom.
Right.
But we never went to Flea Bottom. This was Flea Bottom. I mean,
oh yes, this was the slums.
Oh my God, that's
the slums.
That's the slum.
Correct.
The slum of slums.
The slum of slums.
Like, literally all of the shit that comes down from pretty much where's that?
Castle, the Red Keep, all of them places.
It goes down.
That's King's Landing, isn't it? It's King's Landing.
Yeah, King's Landing.
It's King's Landing. Yeah,
down
it goes. Everything literally goes down into Flea Bottom, and you literally living in the worst conditions probably in all of Westeros. The worst, and that's where Dunk come from, and that's that humbling beginning that you see. Correct. You know, him growing up, and it's so tragic, but that's that flash. Your life flash before your life. You know, right,
and that's
right before
that's
you
the
die.
one where basically Arlen of Pennytree saves his life.
Yeah,
you know, and that's kind of like their introduction, and they do those flashbacks in the middle of this battle scene,
which is just jarring because you're like, in the flashback, flashback.
Yeah. Panic and then flashback.
But it makes sense. It all connects. Because at some point he's like, "Get up, get up."
Yep.
And flashback to the battle, and Egg is yelling, "Get up,
get up, get up, get up." Man,
Duncan pull up.
He did.
He did. So he gets up, and he's able to. They're basically the last two left, because everybody else is just either they're dead or they can't not move. Yeah. They're either paralyzed, they're too injured to even fight anymore.
Hey, shout out to Raymond Fossaway, because Aaron was on top of Dunk. He was about to get him. Raymond came in with the knocked him clean on his ass in the mud. And he took a shot right after that too. He knocked him all bloop. He said, "I got you, dog." He looked back. Oh, Lance. He got Lance like a mud, but he took that. Shout out. Hey, that's my second best character on that, man. Raymond Fossaway.
Raymond Fossaway, huh? Yeah.
Man, he pulled up. He's a rookie of the year. Rookie of the year. He was rookie of the year, man.
That's what's up.
I give him that.
So he eventually gets him to yield.
Don't forget Captain America. He got him to yield.
Yeah. He got him to yield. Yeah. He beat him. He beat him. Now, he didn't kill him, but he beat.
That boy's face ain't never gonna look the same.
No, man. No, man.
He beat him.
He beat him. And he tried to do that little whispery, a yield.
Louder.
What? No. We ain't doing that. Dragged that boy by the foot. Dragged him by the foot during the battle and held him up and said, "You better say it." Say it. Man, that was
great. It was great.
That was great, man. That was just great.
So the aftermath. The Maesters are everywhere, because the Maesters is like working on it, because I was like, ain't no way Duncan go survive. Like, you got stabbed. Like, you got stabbed. It's bad. It's all bad.
His eye, he got stabbed in the hand. He got lanced in the stomach. He got cut in the leg. This dude is all over the place, man.
Correct. And, you know, they're around there trying to, you know what I'm saying, basically trying to nurse him. And here comes Baelor Targaryen.
Looking like a knight.
He made it. Still looking like a knight. Clearly beat up. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, I'm fine, I'm good, just a little nicked up. I think he said something about he can't take off he can't feel his fingers. Did he say that?
His
Something like
hands
that?
feel like wood,
Yeah.
and he can't get his helmet is
His helmet.
like
His helmet
Yep.
has been bashed in to the point where he cannot remove
he
it. So
can't
if
get
you
it
could
off.
help me remove my helmet, that would
Mm.
be perfect. They remove his helmet and half his head is missing.
That boy
He ain't
head
got
was
no head,
Duncan.
dog. The
That
head,
boy head was
the head fell out with the helmet.
Egg face. Egg
Yeah,
face was like, what?
hell.
Egg was
Mhm.
like,
The
and
helmet was the only thing keeping him alive.
oh
So
man,
essentially, if we would have kept the helmet on, he
About to
could
live for
have
a little while.
just
A little while, maybe?
yeah, it'll leaked out.
Yeah.
It'll dripped out. It'll spewed out at some point. It'll stream down somewhere till it all went away. But
oh
damn.
man.
Yep. And then what make it
I
worse?
thought we were gonna go somewhere with Baelor
I know.
Targaryen. I thought, you know what I'm saying, in the
Yeah.
next season, it was gonna be him and Baelor, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying, all over Westeros, but
Cause he
Nope.
he got that validity though. And that's what made it worse. Don't got that validity he was looking for. He was like, hey man, I'm yours. You got me. And he was like, hey man, we need good nights like this.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody recognized me with
right.
the heir of the Iron Throne recognized me as a knight. I
Uh-huh.
finally made it. Until half his head didn't make it. Game of Thrones.
Game of
Thrones strike again.
And that's where the season ends.
Pretty much.
This was surprising. I didn't think this was gonna be this good in regards to the first season, because even with House of Dragon, there was some build up had to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it got good like kind of at the end, but this was just a different take, different story, and I enjoyed it. I really
Yeah.
wish HBO would not break these things up every 2-3 years, because that's BS.
Yeah,
Please
man.
give us these
Yeah.
Game of Thrones shows. Like, if you're gonna do a bunch of prequels, why are we breaking it up like this?
Yeah, man. The
2,
years
3
is
year
like
wait
really crazy.
sucks. I'm sorry.
Like, cause
I hate that
we
part.
forget about these characters. We forget what's happening. I know y'all want us to have to go back, but I mean, it's just ridiculous that we've been waiting on House of Dragon for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We got a whole nother Game of Thrones series, and we still waiting on season 3 of House of Dragon. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
That's too much, man.
They dropped and saying, oh, we got all excited because they're gonna have their own Jon Snow's gonna have his own show, but we still waiting on that. That was like 2 years ago. I don't understand. Why can't they do like Stars? Kind of like the Power. When one power finishes, the next power starts. When the other power finishes, the next. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is J.R.R. Martin too. I think because this dude is
Right.
just weird. He's just weird.
Well, these stories are already written.
I know.
Like I said, it's the special effects. It's the people, they're not signing contracts like for multiple seasons like they used to back in TV days. And TV isn't dictated by season like it used to be.
Right.
It used to be every fall you got a new season. Now,
Correct.
You can start whenever
Nah.
you want. Yep.
you
Right.
start, you're getting 8 episodes and that's it. Like,
Yeah,
come
man.
on, dude.
What's up with the 8 episodes? What's up with the 10 episodes, man? I remember I when I first watched The Wire, these were like 21-hour episodes.
Correct.
Yeah.
20
You
episodes,
could get 20,
1
22
hour
episodes a season.
a season. Now we getting less than half of that. Less.
Less than
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah,
Well-
that they're cheaping us out.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, hey, we recapped A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We enjoyed it. Y'all definitely check it out. Let us know in the comments what you thought about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Great show.
You know, how you felt about
Good
one of
job.
the greatest Game of Thrones episodes. We're going to put it, it's at least top 5. It's at least top 5.
Top
Fine job.
3. It might be
You
top
think
3
it's
for
top
me,
3?
y'all.
These battles, yeah, it ranks high.
It's very high, yeah. It's top 3 to me.
You think
That
it's top
Battle-
3.
That and Battle of the Bastards are like,
So you think it might be 2?
it might be 2.
Mhm.
I gotta think of what can be a third, because the original Game
Hard
of
hole.
Thrones was so good. Yeah, it's a lot of moments in the original Game of Thrones that are
Yeah.
like
Red
great.
Wedding?
Ugh.
Red Wedding, Blackwater Bay.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep. It's a lot, but I ain't gonna lie, that episode, man, that beats a lot
It's
of
up
them.
there.
The majority
Uh-huh.
of them.
Yep, it's up there. All right, well, good job, fellas. We'll catch y'all on the next one. You know, hopefully when we talk about Game of Thrones, it won't be 2028 or 2029. You know, maybe it'll at least be in this year. Come on, HBO, do better. Do
Yeah.
better. All
Yep.
right, fellas. Until next time. Y'all like and subscribe. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Where's your courage?